All right, here we go. Let f be the function given by f of x equals 300x minus x cubed, on which of the following intervals is the function f increasing? All right, so the first thing we want to do here is figure out our critical points. So I will take the derivative of my function. So let me go and do that real quick. So we'll again use that derivative operator here, and I will end up with f prime of x is going to be 300 minus 3x squared, and you would just use the power rule for the x cubed. Okay. All right, so now what I want to do is figure out when, or I guess, how do I say this? When is f prime of x equal to 0? Or I guess, what values of x make it 0 to find the critical point? So what I'm going to do is I will say, let's go on ahead and set this entire expression equal to 0. Now, when we do that, I can go on ahead and do some simplification here. So I'll go ahead and pull out a 3. So I will get 100 minus x squared equals 0. And I'll get rid of this 3 by dividing it by both sides. So I now have 100 minus x squared equals 0. Now, if I add x squared to both sides, I will have that x squared equals 100. And if I take the square root, I now have that x is equal to plus or minus 10. Okay, so what I want to do here is figure out, figure out where on the number line does the function increase or decrease. So what I can do is I can draw out a number line here. So if this is 0, and this is positive 10, and this is negative 10, I want to pick some points here, here. Well, actually, I could really pick any points. So some points, right there, right here, and then right here. So what I can do is I can just actually pick any value of x that is within that interval. So let me go ahead and show you what I mean by that. Let's go ahead and erase all this. Okay, so I'm going to choose x equals negative 11 because it's going to be within this region right here. And I want to see, is f prime of x positive or negative? And if it's positive, then f is increasing, and if it's negative, then f is decreasing. So let's go on ahead and figure out here. All right, so if I set x equal to 11, then I will have 300 minus 3, and sorry, it should be negative 11. So negative 11 squared, well then I'm going to get that at this point, I have negative 3 times 121, and I know that this entire thing right here, this has to be greater than the 300, so I'm going to get that to the left of negative 10, I have that this is going to be negative. All right, so anything that, okay, so I know that, right? So I'm going to say, let's see here. So f of negative 11 is negative. Okay, so now let me go ahead and erase all this. Now I'm just going to choose a value for the middle. And since 0 is between those, I can just choose 0, and there's no problem with that at all. So I will choose x equals 0. Now when I do that, I will get f prime of 0 equals 300 minus 0, and I then have that f prime of 0 is positive. So 300 minus 0 is just 300, which is positive. So f prime of 0 is positive. All right, so now I want to know what happens right here to the left of 10. So I am going to choose f prime of 11. And hopefully you guys can already see where this is going, but if I choose 11, since I had that squared, I'm going to get the exact same thing, but I'll just go ahead and show you just in case you didn't already see that. So this is going to be 3x squared, and again, I need to plug in my 11 for x. So when I do that, I get f prime of 11 equals 300 minus 3 times 121. And again, this entire thing is going to be negative. So with that in mind, and let me go ahead and write this out here. This entire thing right here, these values all have to be positive. So if f prime of x is positive from, let's see here, it's from negative 10 to 10, then f is increasing. There's more space. F is increasing on negative 10 to 10. All right. And remember, because the derivative is slope, right? And any time that our slope is positive, we are going to expect that our values of f should be increasing as well. So this is our answer right here. So the correct answer is going to be answer choice B. All right, guys, so hopefully that made sense. There's a little bit more work involved there, but you know, it should just be review hopefully for you guys. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.